Welcome everyone, it's time for more Starfield, where last time I got on with some minor missions, and that actually brought me back to Mars. I continued the storyline of becoming the assistant to the director or whatever his position was, together with Trevor. Worked out well. We are not done though. We are going to go and find a colleague of his, presumably the guy who's actually supposed to deliver the stuff, which is fine, I suppose. They're apparently gone. We'll try to find them. And also located the heart of Mars, which was very underwhelming. Apparently it was basically just a little bit of a gag on new people, but they were a bit amazed that I actually did find it, and I don't know if that's going to lead anywhere. We'll see. What I do know is that if we go into inventory and into miscellaneous, I do have the Heart of Mars, which has a mass of 10 and a value of 28,000. Not bad. Probably not going to sell it though. Probably just going to keep it around because it is apparently kind of cool. It also has a mass of 10. That's something I should get rid of pretty soon, I think. So that's where we are right now. I think I actually do want to keep on going with that, so let's not go there. Let's go to missions. And let's see here. Did I not keep that mission? That's the Heart of Mars. Which one is it? That's that one. No. Deliver that. No. Primary sources. No. Do in full. Hey. Where's that then? Didn't I have a mission to go find? Wait. Hold on. I might have to actually look this up. Oh, by the way. Oh! Here's where Dream Home is. I knew I had something. Damn it. Okay, I can go and find my Dream Home. There you go. We might actually do that as well. But that's just that one. And in activities, I might have to look this up because bloody hell, I definitely feel like we were supposed to go somewhere. Now it doesn't feel like I have a mission for it. I'm gonna check that. We might not do that in this episode, because actually there is something I do want to do in this episode. Because between episodes, that is to say, after last episode, I have been going around gathering some resources, etc, etc. So I have learned a few things. I've learned one thing about the management of our lovely outpost here, which is one of the things that I was wondering about, and actually managed to find it out myself, which is very lovely. If we go to the outpost thingamajig here and press V, so we get this lovely thing, you might notice that there is a red line here. So yes, I was wondering about this. We have an extractor which is producing lead, but it only filled up to 15, and then it was just full, and I had to manually bring it out of it to storage. I now know that if you look at the damn thing, that is to say, well, I can't do it in this mode. At the bottom right there, so to speak, create output link. There you go. You press that, you select which output thingamajig you want to put it in, and it will do that automatically. So I've learned that. That's good to know. So that's one thing I learned about outpost management, because up until this point, and still being a point, is that I have no idea why, or rather what the people in my outposts do. Like, I'm also in trouble here. Let's, yeah, okay, there we go. there was issues with a bit of a storm there. So yeah, I have Lynn and Heller here, but what the hell do they do? I mean, you're just
here for a chat?
Yeah, because we can't do anything else. You don't do anything here. And I gotta figure out what the hell it is that you're supposed to be doing here. I suppose when we possibly start building out this thing, we might get some stuff. But anyway, another thing that I've learned is that, well, here's the thing. I have been talking about finding, for example, iron, and I've said that, you know what, there is iron on this planet, but I haven't been able to find a iron deposit, so to speak, where we can place an extractor. Well, here's the thing, and some of you might already have been screaming at me for not realizing this, but I can just go anywhere on the planet. I can literally plop down wherever I want, and if I go to mountains on Crete, there's gonna be iron. So yeah, this planet actually has what I need in terms of that, so now I'm starting to think that I'm gonna redo my outpost, because one of the things that I don't like about having made it in the same map as the research lab is that, yes, every time I go here I have to select which one it is that I'm gonna go for, and in fact, if we go further out, if I now go into Crete, I believe... Okay, that's not entirely true. What I'm saying is that if I've been somewhere else, I think, and I want to go to Crete, this is actually sort of over here. So I have to always also scroll over to the place where I have my outpost. I think I want to change that. Either that, or, would you know it, the one moon that I've been talking about, Androphon over here. Yeah, we have important aluminium and important iron right on this planet. Now, I have been trying to find a space where I can get both of them, and in fact I have been here, where it feels like I should be able to get both, but I either have mountains or craters, and I think that those are the only two biomes on this moon, and you find iron in the mountains and you find aluminium in the craters. You can't find both as far as I'm aware, so that's a bit annoying. But it actually might be that, again, between episodes, I think, because it's not the most fun thing to watch me just move everything over here. But I might actually move my sort of main... base, so to speak, to Androphon, because aluminium and iron is obviously good. You also have access to helium, which is also good, because helium is something they can use to power things. And we have all of that right here on this planet. So, yeah. Beryllium is also available, by the way. As well as europium, but I don't think that there are any europium deposits here. Now, it is true, I see that, like, we have a tiny bit of mountains here. But, like, yeah... You know what I'll do? I'm actually gonna say this right here, right now, which is that I'm going to move my main outpost over to Androphon, because, as I said, aluminium and... bloody hell, what? That's Sumati. No, that's a different thing. Aluminium and iron is pretty damn good to have access to easily. And as I said, helium as well. I don't know if you can do helium just yet, but having access to aluminium and iron is a good thing. The point is, yes, actually lead is not bad. Lead is not bad either, but the one that I would ultimately would like is actually some tungsten, because tungsten is also important. But yeah, I would actually need two outposts here in order to be able to do everything. What is this? Is this a good one? Is this a good one? This is still mountains. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually get to a place where we can find both on the same map. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of cool. Also, it is interesting. They've done sort of a No Man's Sky-ish thing, which is that while you can drop down anywhere on a planet, there will actually be structures and points of interest on each planet, or rather on each map that you plop down on, which presumably means that the maps are procedurally generated and the points of interest and buildings, etc. are also procedurally generated. That is interesting. Kind of means that I won't be exploring every single damn place. Yes, that I know that sounds ridiculous, but no, I won't. I might still go for this one, though, because it is an interesting location, as I mentioned when I was there before. There's like one cool mountain-looking thing that you can go to. But yes, in order to get a steady income of aluminium and iron, going here is not a bad idea. So, for example, we can also talk about, okay, why do I want those things? Well, because there are a few things that we need to be able to produce. Bloody hell, it's difficult to get out of there. So, for example, in the industrial workbench, we can create adaptive frames. Aluminium and iron. You need a lot of these. I'll say a lot of. You need a fair whack of these. So, aluminium and iron, very important. Nickel might be another one for these sort of basic ones. Just be on the lookout for those. So aluminium, nickel again, copper. Copper could be a good one to have as well. Beryllium is one that we can get, and silver is that is on this planet. So actually, lead, the one that we're currently extracting, is actually not that important for these things. So that is one of those things to keep in mind. Now as for research, yep, step away, Heller. It's my research lab, damn it. If we look at the things, can I even
Here to shoot the breeze?
Yes, I can. So tungsten, nickel over here, more tungsten, aluminium, tungsten, a bit of titanium as well. There's some lead, tungsten. Yeah, you can see ytterbium. That's an interesting one. Yeah, so there are a couple of places that I would love to place down a outpost and presumably wait with all of these extra structures until I actually have something to put in them, because right now this is just going to be empty forever. So you might see something different at the beginning of the next episode, is all I'm saying. Now, with that said, actually I don't need to go out, just hide in here. One thing that we are going to do today, because I need to be able to go around and scan things. And one thing that I have learned after going to different systems is that very often when you enter a new system, something happens. So if we go to... that is still not the thing. If we go to a new system, something might happen. Now, we've been into Alpha Centauri, that's true. But what if we go to Ptolemy? Well, this happened. UC Sec Chimera.
If this world is off limits, you are advised to jump to safe harbor immediately.
Well, alright then. What's up with that? Why is it off limits?
Tolomon 2 is a biological exclusion zone. Nothing down there but terramorphs and UC soldiers keeping an eye on them. Best course of action is to leave while you're still able.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily planning on going down to the planet, but intriguing. And if I would land, would you stop me?
No, but if you proceed, no one will be coming to rescue you. So do us all a favor and jump back to safe harbor. Now.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, okay, now Make Me doesn't seem like an, relevant choice because they're not going to do anything. But alright then, fair enough. So that's intriguing. What are we saying here? There is a forward base. Well, I'm already very intrigued about what the hell is going on here. So what do we have here? We have... Argon is also one of those interesting ones, but I don't think I can harvest Argon just yet. I don't think. I think that is slightly more advanced extractors. So this will be a planet that doesn't have a whole lot of stuff anywhere, and then there's just a bunch of water, which... Do I need water? I'm not 100% sure. Now, can I... No, I can't do that one, but I do know that you have aluminium and beryllium and helium. You have helium and aluminium. But alright then, the plan for this episode was to actually just go to a bunch of systems that I haven't been in yet, to sort of unlock their location to one degree, but also see if there is anything going on. But now I'm very curious, what the hell is going on down here? Alright then, we are down, apparently extreme cold. That's a bit annoying. Am I even safe here? I don't think I am. Alright then, one thing that I'm gonna be saying that I forgot about is that if we go into here, I actually do have a level up, because I was exploring a little bit on, let's say, my moon, where that is to say Crete. I was running around gathering resources, and I did stumble upon a location there. There was a terramorph fighting an ecliptic mercenary. I engaged with the terramorph and actually managed to kill it, and that earned me a level up. So I did pick up last time geology, would you know it, I've already done the first challenge. So I think that I am actually gonna go for rank 2 immediately. The reason why I'm doing this is to get up to spacesuit design and weapon engineering. I want to unlock these two. Maybe not necessarily go for rank 2 immediately, but at least get rank 1 in these two. Because I do want to get up to outpost engineering as well. So I'm gonna go for this one now, just to get it up further. So now it's inorganic resources, 50 sources. So basically just go around and mine a bunch of things. Now what was it that we had here? We had freezing cold. I did manage to pick up some items when I killed those people. Does anything have better thermal? You have better thermal. Are you're worse at thermal? You are worse. I picked up this one. Liquid Cool Ecliptic Space Helmet. That is actually very good. Would you know it? Thermal resistance. Lovely. Alright then, so we are a little bit better prepared for this. Now, this is an interesting place. Because when I was touching down, yeah, there's a bunch of buildings and stuff like that. But what the hell are you? You are not benzene. That's not what you are. Hello. Tactical robot model. You seem friendly. I'm gonna assume that you're friendly. Yeah, you seem friendly enough. Okay, cool. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring out my gun. There we go. So, alright. You're a friendly. What does that mean? We have turrets. Also friendly. So otherwise they would be shooting at me. There's actually... Oh. There's actually a dude here. Ah, UC Marine. Hello. I'm also UC. Could we have a chat, please?
Don't have time to hold your hand. I'm on duty.
Apparently not. Yeah, see, this is like a proper little city almost. Well, that's cool. So if you're not friendly with the UC, this is going to be a tough place to be in. But there was one guy on a ship outside who was talking about this place, saying it wasn't really the best place to be.
Must have taken a hell of a wrong turn to end up here.
Well, you know how it is, being Constellation and all. We take all sorts of wrong turns. Why are these stairs leading up here? Why can't I go up here? What would be the point? I don't know. There are no doors or anything here. We are gonna want to find a way inside. What's the... Yeah, there we go. By the way, also, yes, I need to mention this. I've started using mods. Not many, actually only 2 right now. One you can see at the bottom left there on the scanner thingamajig. I now have mass on this thing, which is very, very useful because when you're out mining resources, etc., it's very, very easy to, well, get to max. So now I can, oh crap, slightly easier, or more easier for me, tell when I'm getting up to my max weight. So I've gotten that one. The other mod currently that I have is one that makes water look better, because bloody hell did they fail with the water appearance in this game. It's basically very oily and not good looking at all, and I have decided to basically fix that with a mod. There are some other mods that I might check into. I tend to not want to play with mods the first time I play a game, but for this game it's... it might be important. There is one mod that I kind of want to get that sort of gets away with this sort of weird overlay that they have with just how things look. It's not film grain, it's something else. It makes... you don't really think about it, but when you see comparison views, it's very, very apparent. Anyway, we'll see about that. An osmium dagger, I don't need that. Can I steal things? I would love to steal things. I can steal things. Get me some sealant. Cheese. I need cheese. I need cheese. That's very good. Oh, you're... There's a guy right there. Lovely. Alright then, let's be a bit more in cover here. Light particle fuse, that's some ammo. Novolite, I don't care. That's more ammo. Or ammo you can always... You can never be having too much ammo. Hello, expert locked case. There we go. Picked lock. We have a Berserker modified calibrated Bridger. Interesting. I gotta say, by the way, I think I've already said it one time, but the lockpicking in this game is amazing. I know a lot of people won't say that it is amazing, but I think it actually is amazing because for the first time, really... Oh, how was that? For the first time, really, it's very much about the player's ability to actually solve the puzzle. It's not the character's ability. The character doesn't even have anything to do with it. The character ability only opens up, you know, the ability to even start with the lockpicking. But after that, it's all about the player. And I can't help but notice a legendary rifle, concussive calibrated tombstone. Ooh, berserker, incendiary concussive. I mean, I'll take it because that's a thing that might be very, very valuable, is what I want to say. It's also a door with a mannequin. We can have mannequins in our base if we want to. We might get that at some point. Or actually, yes, if I'm starting to pick up some cool weapons, I might actually start getting some weapon cases and stuff like that. These are all in Neon Nightlife jumpsuit. We don't need any of that. Why that is here, no idea. Also, I want to get to Neon soon, but I'm going to go there naturally. That is to say, whenever a mission takes me. Hello, Commander Hatum.
You've stumbled into some very hostile territory. I suggest you get back on your ship and go.
Well, people definitely don't seem to want me here, that's very true. Also, by the way, my main weapon, so to speak, the lacerate bloody blah, I don't have a lot of ammo for this now, and I kinda need it. So, .27. How easy are you to pickpocket, by the way? Fairly easily. But, oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to drop a quick save still. I'm going to play it a bit safe when I do this, I think. Because I don't want to have to, you know, be on everyone's bad side just because I'm not good enough at pickpocketing. So there we go. That was you. I also saw something over here.
My shoulder's killing me.
What blast are we talking about? Okay, well, we might be able to get in here. Chunks. I mean, why are you protecting this place is what I want to know. Because there's heavy fortifications. Oh, I have frostbite because of course I have frostbite. Damn it. Alright then. Isn't this a friendly place? Okay, I'll try to sort out the frostbite later. That'll be fine. Bunch of chunks. I don't need any of that. It's going... I was about to say further in. No, we're actually out again. This, however, is interesting. Hello. Well, I say interesting. Doesn't... Oh, hypothermia as well. Bloody hell. Alright, you know what? This is not a good place to be, and we should be leaving here. So, alright then. Fine. If that's the case, well, we know now that there is potentially something. If we look at this, then, is there... That's the frontier forward base, a bunch of unknowns, but those are just locations. We don't care so much about that. Alright then, fine. With that said, we've done that. We've now opened up Toliman, so whenever we go to Toliman, presumably now I can just be a bit more free about exploration around these places. So that's lovely. With that said, we have a couple of... systems like in the middle, Bernard's star over here. Why don't we go and check that out? Well, we seem to be okay here. No one is saying anything to us. We found the first star here, Frost, very aptly named, I suppose. Deep freeze temperature, etc, etc. We have lead, helium, and water. Not that interesting, I think. Actually, only thing in this system, well, bloody hell, of course it's not going to be very interesting. I see now one mod that I want. There is a mod that actually adds the names of all these locations. That would be actually very useful, I think, and actually quite nice as well. Alright then, we'll go to Wolf, see if there's anything there.
Can I have a moment of your time?
Well, here we go. There's someone.
Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire. Due to the uncertainty of the political situation in the settled systems, we think now is a great time to renew your ship's warranty protection plan, or purchase a new one if you lack coverage.
Well, isn't that a very modern meme, I suppose? I can just flat out attack them, but they're level 16. I mean, okay, I'm not that low, but my ship is not that good. So, I'm interested in hearing more. Let's talk about my ship's warranty.
It sounds like you're interested in hearing more. First, I need to inform you about the warranty claims process as laid out by the United Colonies Arbitration Board. UCAB is not a decision maker and cannot change the outcome of a dispute. Before filing, claimants must submit the following 10 forms of information: complete contact information, make and model of the ship in question, as well as any modifications made to the ship by one of our approved mechanics. Additionally, we require the authorized servicing dealer's contact information, a description of the issues with your component, the resolution you are seeking, monetarily or full replacement, and a signed copy of our information release waiver. Claimants will also need to submit ship logs for the duration the part or parts in question were used, contact information for the 3 previous owners, and our customer satisfaction guarantee waiver. May I continue?
Well, isn't this very, very interesting? Absolutely, why don't ya?
It sounds like you're interested in hearing more. We have several tiers of warranty. Please listen closely as terms and conditions may have changed. Our Power Plant Plus plan provides coverage for an essential list of components related to engines, thrusters, and life support systems and starts at only 50,000 credits. Our Diamond Select plan includes everything in the Power Plant Plus plan with the exception of air conditioning and water recycling, as well as defense systems, limited to non-lethals, as well as bow-to-stern shield coverage for 100,000 credits. Our Platinum Elite plan includes everything in the Power Plant Plus plan and the Diamond Select plan, excluding thruster bells but including air conditioning, as well as a personal service agent, and starts at only 200,000 credits. Do any of these plans fit your needs or budget? We also have financing plans with excellent interest rates starting at 18.9%.
Well, that's a very modern percentage, I think. No. You should probably just leave me alone. I've heard what you have to offer, and I'm not interested.
It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you with additional opportunities. Thank you.
I sure hope to God you don't. I am going to attack you if you do. Alright then, so yeah, that was a thing that they recorded for this game, by the way. Bloody hell. Alright then, well, we have another planet here. We have a big planet, what looks to be presumably a gas giant. And in this system, there are a couple of more things. There is the den. That seems to be a place, a proper place. Well, that's interesting. You know what? Why don't we go over to the den? Alright then, we're coming up to the den. Why don't we hail them first?
Den acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Well, nothing more to it, I suppose. Feels like I've been here, but it definitely said that I had discovered this place, so I have not been here. Alright then, let's see what this is about. Well, here we are. By the way, before we do anything, I should probably check out my status. And it actually said that, yes, my frostbite has become stable. So, does that mean that... I mean, that's actually not a bad one, taking health expense over 2. I don't care about that. Ship weapons cost more to fire one in I don't care about that either. Alright, then, that's fine. We don't need to do anything with that. Hello, whoever the hell
Got
you
anything
are.
you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Ah, you're basically the same as on Atlantis. Well, we don't care about that right now. What
Been
is
up there, huh?
the den?
Space? Must be cool. I never get to go to space.
How about my foot up your ass,
Hello?
boy? That a big enough scoop for you?
I really don't think that's appropriate talk coming from a Vanguard pilot.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow. You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If you're stationed here long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. Thank you.
Alright, then a bit of tension when we get on board.
I know
Hello.
we're not a priority for the Vanguard or the UC, but it's still space worth protecting. Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. Good to see another Vanguard pilot. You assigned here, or just passing through?
I am just looking around.
Right. Okay. Good. Was afraid I'd gotten another transfer without any warning. Nothing against you personally, of course. I'd just like to know who I'm responsible for before they show up on my doorstep. You need anything? Say the word. We're short on luxuries here, but for a fellow Vanguard, I'll do what I can to help.
Well, you can start by telling me what the hell the den is, but apparently we can't ask about that. So, yeah, what about this base of operations? Have you always used it?
Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first built. The den, the original den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. UC Navy immediately rebuilt the station, I think largely out of spite. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the Colony War ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really.
I don't really know what glory we're talking about, so any action here?
Might be counterintuitive, but no. No, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and some of us deal with that better than others. We get the occasional distress call, sometimes Varun stirs up trouble, but there's a lot of downtime. I'm not complaining, but others, like Bastion there, it's not what he was expecting. Certainly not what he wanted.
I can sort of agree on that. Yes, I would probably also be a bit bored after a while. So what is it that you do exactly?
The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over.
I suppose that's true.
Vanguard's here if you need us.
So basically this is just a hub, really. There's
Seems like
nothing
the Crimson
special.
everywhere
is that true?
Spread like a
That's just a
virus
docking
through the settled
port, which
systems.
is where we're
They
going
like to
to
set
be.
up shop in old facilities.
Bloody hell, the UC.
Places
I need to
abandoned
find a
in the
mod to
Colony
shut
War.
them up, because
That
I
way,
do not
you
care
can
about
strike
all of the stuff that
anywhere.
they're saying. I suppose it could be interesting, but for the most part, it's very much not. I mean, okay, fine. Sometimes you do get, like, a hint for something, and that's fine. They can talk about that, but anything else? No, I don't care about that. Are you following me? Because I don't think that you are. You went away. Thank you. I'll get those med packs. You are gonna go sleep, which means that I can steal from you. Lovely. So let's drop a save, see what you have. Why do they always have 7.77?
Don't be stupid.
Oh, damn it.
Now.
Now!
Why don't we try that again, shall we? So I want the bullets, I want the money. Thank you. Have I actually maxed that out, by the way, pickpocketing? Can I get to the next level already? No, so why don't I... Why is it that I don't get that on the screen like you normally do? I don't know. I have a lot of 7.77. I should probably use weapons that have that, I suppose. Alright then, nothing too fancy here. Am I going to go around trying to steal tiny bits. I don't think I will. But there is a UC defense manual here. That's lovely. So slightly increased magazine size and weapon batch critical chance for all allied armaments and guns. Well, isn't that lovely? So there was some point of going here. I'm just gonna check out a little bit. We have some trade. That's not how you say that. Trade authority here.
I really did think this place
That's
would see
fine. The Mag Storm. Cool,
Hello there.
Cool. Hello.
Everyone into spacers?
I could probably actually
Scumbags and scavengers.
steal from you, I
They're like
think.
vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the
Who the
Cold
hell
War.
is spotting me
You'll
right now?
find them
Is it you
scouring
all the way
through
over there?
labs and
No.
facilities, taking whatever's not
I don't
nailed
know.
down.
You, Holden Bonilla, hello.
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me? I don't think my messages to SSNN are getting through.
Why do you look like Tom Holland? I don't know. So, yeah, you're a bit out of place here.
Well, I certainly feel that way. The Vanguard pilots don't seem to want to associate with me. And I don't agree with Mr. Romack's views on the colony war. So there are few options left to me. You know, I really thought volunteering for this assignment was going to be the boost to my career that I was looking for. Now I suspect even SSNN has forgotten about me.
Well, why don't you give them a call? So, it could be a bit mean. Get thicker skin. Yeah, just ask for another assignment. And the people don't appreciate feeling like someone is watching on them. Sure. Yeah, you can just ask for a different assignment, man.
I could, so long as I don't mind seeming like an abject failure. And I just know that the day after I leave, some giant story will break. That seems to be the way things go.
I mean, sure, if that's how you feel about it, I guess that's true. I don't really care about SSNN, so there you go, go away. Alright then, is there anything fun down here?
Something to report?
I wouldn't mind checking in with this guy, see what the deal is, the Bastion.
And only a matter of time before I get promoted out of here.
It would be very hilarious if he was absolutely terrible. So, how good are you at being a pilot?
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, right. You haven't seen me fly. If you had, you'd know how good I am.
Well, you don't have any icons or anything, so I absolutely do not know. Yeah, people generally don't advertise being good if they actually are, you know.
What? I'm not advertising anything. I'm a pilot. For the Vanguard. Are you even paying attention? I'd offer to let you fly along on my next mission, but, oh, man, I nearly forgot. Listen, I need a favor. I've got an application in for a promotion in the Vanguard, but I haven't heard anything back. It's been a while. Their reply must have gotten lost along the way. It happens. We're really far from New Atlantis. Anyway, would you mind going there and following up for me?
I mean, I don't really care about you, but why are you not doing this?
Yeah, I mean, probably, but you know how it goes. I leave here and then something terrible happens and I have all this guilt because I wasn't here to save everyone.
People seem to think that events are going to happen here quite a lot. Alright then, fine, I'll do that at some point.
Just like that? Wow, that's great! I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. This is just the start of my climb up the ranks. You'll see. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuala. I'm sure he's aware of me because I've sent him a few messages now. Just bring back whatever message for me so I can get out of here, okay? Really appreciate it.
Now, I can't remember if I've, like, checked his, Tuala's, computer or anything, so I don't know if I've actually seen this. It doesn't ring a bell, at least. Maybe, does it? If I get back there, maybe I'll do that. So, yeah, what about the den? Why are you here?
What does it matter? I'm gonna be out of here before you can blink, and this will all be behind me. That reporter didn't put you up to this, did he? I already told him. It was a misunderstanding. An accident. My flight record was spotless otherwise.
So maybe not. Not everything is super good with you.
Hey, good to see you.
Oh. Phil Hill, you're here? Well, that's interesting. Are you a guy that just moves about then?
Oh, hello there. Were you standing there long?
Alright, yeah, okay. I actually, I was thinking about this because the mission that I have, the list mission, don't yawn at me, says that I have to survey a planet that is habitable, and I thought I had, but it hasn't like had a green check mark. But it might be that I actually have done it. Let's see if this works. Nothing happens when I click it. All right, lovely. So, yeah, you know what? We don't have to talk here, I suppose. Do you follow me around? Is that a thing? It might be, you know. We also have a bartender. That's fine. We also have a woman here. Hello, Wera Likari.
Don't let Orville get to you. Just smile, take your drink, and be on your way. Best for everyone.
Who are you?
You know, that's a good question. I do stuff for Orville sometimes, odd jobs or whatever, when he's not annoying. But I think technically I get paid by the Vanguard.
Okay. You actually don't know who pays you?
I mean, I could probably go look it up. But as long as the credits keep showing up in my account, I'll keep hanging around.
I suppose that's fine, so... Okay, so what is the story about the Den? Do you know?
Ooh, well, that depends on who you ask. Orville over there is still stuck in the glory days when this was the domain of the UC military brass and all their hangers-on. You can't see those days are never coming back. The Vanguard pilots, they mostly just resent guarding the ass end of nowhere. Reyna's okay, I guess. She seems to really care about the mission. And me? Well, it's as good a place as any to be stuck, I guess.
Why are you stuck? There are many, many ships that fly this space.
Yep. See ya.
Well, alright then.
Marquez is alright, I guess. She's gonna be lucky to have me as a boss.
True. If that ever happens, which it might not, you know.
I try not
All
to
right
trade
then.
on gossip,
Well,
but
I don't think that I necessarily want to look around more here for now. So we are gonna get back on locating more. Well, say locating, going to more systems, because now we get like little icons and stuff like that. That's very lovely. So why don't we head over to Altair? See what's going on over there.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
Alright then, we do get something here. I am not gonna go down here though, but there is now something here. Presumably, yes, the research outpost over here. Help out them if we want to. Here we have uranium, which could be interesting, but I don't think we need a lot of uranium right now. But there is a bunch of stuff here. That's chlorine, nickel, lead. Not bad. Is that chlorine? I think that's chlorine, which I presume that we can't do anything with. A bunch of nickel, copper here, but it would be nice with planets that has like multiple things. So nickel, lead, uranium, cobalt, aluminium, copper. That could be an interesting one, Altair 3. It is frozen though, but it has access to both copper and lead on the same planet, which seems interesting. Don't know anything about that one. A bit of aluminium. Okay, could be interesting, could be interesting. Also, let's keep going. Procyon, we've been to Procyon. Which Procyon have we been to? Was it? I think it was here, right? Wait. Definitely was one of these that we were on, right? Was it one of these? BB? No. One of these? Wait. Is this one? C. Yes, there we go. So I've been to Procyon A. Had I been to Procyon B by any chance? No, we've not been to Procyon B. So let's go and have a bit of a look at that. No events on this one. We'll just give a quick scan on the first one. We have neodymium, and very, very much of aluminium. And that was basically it for this place. Okay, that was quite pointless then. Fair enough. We'll keep on going to Leuten's. No idea how to pronounce that. Leuten's Star. See if that has anything fun. And nothing in here either. If anything though, we are getting experience for each time we make a jump, which is lovely. We have, which is kind of fun I think, we have Leuten's Star, and then we have Leuten's Rock, which is cool. Alright then. Argon and iron, what do we have? Helium, chlorine, yeah, that is what I said, yes. So, okay. Mildly interesting. Is that actually what? Yeah, that is the only thing that's here. Now there is a storage station, but a regular storage station I'm not gonna bother with. Alright then, let's keep going. Sirius, that's an interesting one. And the pub. We'll start with Sirius though. And we apparently arrive in a debris field. That's always intriguing, isn't it? Alright then, we'll start by scanning Sirius 3. That is wabam! Already done. That's more chlorine. Aluminium, chlorine, copper. Or copper. Copper. Interesting potentially. Yeah, I kind of like Sirius. Big blue star. That's lovely. We have sensor contact. That's a thing we could do at some point. What else do we have here? We have iron, uranium, chlorine, nickel, uranium. We have here just iron. That is something else. We have some moons. What do we have? Chlorine, aluminium, chlorine, copper, and F, which is fluoride, I believe. I'm starting to learn all these chemical thingamajigs. That's kind of nice. Alright then, so we've done sort of all of these. These are done. Why don't we... Yeah, okay, we can do that one, I suppose, as well, right? Can we go here? Here we can. Have we been here? Yes, we have been here. We've been to Bessel 3B, and that is an interesting one. Aluminium, nickel, and iron on the same one. Together with nothing there, though. Alright, so we had been here, but had we been to Piazzi? No, we have not been to Piazzi, so we'll go there as well. And it's yet another debris field. Ooh, there is something here, actually. Shipping crate. Could have checked this in the previous one, I suppose. Tetrafluorides. I'll take tetrafluorides. Anything... Yeah, there is. Oh, I should have checked this. There are actually things here. That's very useful, apparently, because tetrafluoride's not the most easy one to get a hold of. Alright then, so whenever you find debris fields like this, go check them out. Can be very good. So over here we have more tetrafluorides. Lovely. Alright then, we'll keep that in mind. Doesn't seem to be anything else though. That's fair. We shall just scan you. Only lead on this one. A bunch of planets here. Ooh, well, this might be interesting. Copper, nickel on that one. Aluminium, iron. There is a thing here. A ship. It's just a ship. Sure. Some moons, aluminium, chlorine, aluminium. A lot of aluminium. There's some iron, aluminium and beryllium. Iron. Yeah, it's basically very, very similar makeups on a lot of these. That's another pretty good one. It is frozen though, and that's the thing to keep in mind. Some chlorine there, copper there, nickel there. This one had chlorine, copper, nickel, etc., etc. Okay, also interesting. I'm still thinking actually though that over in... Where the hell do I have my... It's in Narion. I knew that. I knew it was in Narion. I still think that Androphon is actually a good one. We can check this now, presumably. If I go here... Yeah, okay, so on this occasion... Do these move, then? Did it actually spin around, or is this from when I was here before? It might have been when I was here before. Never mind then. Yeah, I still think that Androphon is actually a good one. Both aluminium and iron together with helium. Plonk down 2 outposts on this one, and we can actually have quite a lot of good resources right here. And tungsten. Of all the planets that we checked today, I don't think a single one has had tungsten on them, which is a bit worrying. We also have Nera here, which actually might be quite useful, because I see that we have chlorine, copper, nickel, and argon on this planet. I think that this system is just very, very good for mining, and that is very good. But no tungsten. The clinic, started Eklund Star Yard together with Dalvik, and no tungsten anywhere. Aluminium, nickel, argon. Kind of want to be on the lookout for tungsten somewhere. Alright then. Should we can check around a little bit more, I suppose. What if we go for like these down here as well? See if any of those hold anything fun, because we haven't been to this one either. We can't easily go there. Yes. So let's check out, what are we looking at? Gunibu 2 apparently is the planet that we're going to.
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want. We're gonna blow you into vacuum and take it anyway.
Oh, that's less good. Hello.
We could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help us out. Or we can just dust your ship.
I don't think that'll be necessary. I don't want to fight you.
Sorry, that's not on the menu. Weapons locked.
Well, if that's the case, we're just gonna kill ya. Because I can do that, you know. So we're just gonna speed up a bit. Wait for our... Oh, crap. That's fine, we're fine, we're fine.
Our shields are completely offline.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, never mind, they were very tough, it seems. Alright then, apparently they had a few more ships that were a little bit tough for me, so fine, I have a bunch of money, it's a-okay.
Good thinking. Oh, I'm sure an enterprising captain such as yourself can make it all back in no time. Been a pleasure doing business with you.
Well, there you go. Yes, they had several ships and presumably slightly better ships than what I had, so yes. That might be a thing, by the way. We should probably start looking at a new ship, because I think that my ship might start to not cut it as much as I would love for it to. So that could be a thing. Also, wow, that's an interesting planet. Chlorine, aluminium, copper, iron. Together with beryllium and fluorine. And gold, wouldn't you know it? No resources for gold, but here we go. Oh, this looks interesting. Aluminium and iron in what seems to be the same habitat. Alright then, we might have a new contender. Yes, we have a new contender. Goody Boots the second, or 2. It is extreme in its environment and the water is radioactive. That's true, but we only really need extractors. We only need them to just... We only need them to be there for us to just gather resources and nothing else. So... could be interesting. There is a mining outpost. I understand why. Alright, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Bunch of planets here too. So you're very interesting. Would it be possible that I find a tungsten planet here as well? So the letter for tungsten is W, I have learned. There are so many bloody moons and planets in this system as well. This is amazing. But can't really see a lot of... There we go, there's tungsten. There's tungsten. Lovely. So, no, stop it. So, alright then, Gunibu might be a very interesting system to plonk down outposts in, because there's a bunch of good stuff over here. Specifically on Gunibu, many things. So, alright then, that's interesting. Let's continue by doing a short hike into Indum, see if there's hopefully no pirates. And this seems to be a quiet planet, which is lovely. I'm saying that, by the way, why we're doing this, as I said, was to make sure that whenever I reach a system, there isn't immediately something on the system, or rather in the system where we end up. But obviously, any place that you go, any planet or moon that you travel to can start a mission or anything like that, so I'll be fairly careful with how I go places, so to speak. This is also a bit interesting, a bunch of good stuff, many places as well. That's interesting as well. Again, a lot of big planets with multiple planets or moons around them, which is interesting. Bit of lead there. Iron and chlorine over here. That was the planet. What about the moon? Not much there. Yeah, there are places abound and around where I definitely would love to check out, basically. Alright then, let's wrap this episode up by go. Oh, bloody hell, you were further away than I thought you were. Can I... Ah, you were like all the way down there. Okay, we'll not go to that one. We'll go to Oberon Prime though. Let's start with that one. Alright then, here we are. Let's give this thing a bit of a scan. Perfect. Bit of copper here. There is something interesting here though. If we go out of this... Oh, I want to go all the way out. All the way out. There's a point here. Oh, that's Sol. Bloody hell. Yes, Sol is in that direction. Lovely. Thank you for that knowledge. Alright then, back to star map. Zoom out. Okay, another system with a number of planets and moons. This one has a bunch of stuff on it as well. Okay, cool. Let's head over to the other star here, the Proxima star. Alright then, another system with not much going on the first planet. So let's just give that a quick scan. Nothing too interesting. And that's a lonely planet around the lonely sun. Alright then, let's wrap everything up by going over to Sakharov. Yes, I was about to say, have we been there? No, we have not. That is apparently Mir. Definitely feels like I recognize that. Potentially, maybe? I don't know. Let's go over there. Alright then, nothing immediate. Just a ship over there doesn't seem to want to talk to us necessarily. So we'll leave them be. So there we go. Scan that. Check out place. Single planet system, but actually with a star station. That's intriguing. But alright then, I actually think that is enough for this episode. We've been scanning, or there's not scanning, but moving around a lot of places, and would you know it, Goonieboo over there might very well be the location for our proper outposts. So it might very well be that when we get back to the next episode, my outpost over on Crete may not necessarily be there anymore. I may have moved it. We'll see what happens with that. As I've said at the beginning, I tend to not want to play, rather do things like that between episodes, but moving a outpost is not that fun to watch me do, so you can just be aware that I possibly will do it. I'll have a new setup over here. That might very well happen, and then in the next episode, what do we do? I still feel that we had the Mars mission. That's the one that we did. That's the one that we did today. Red Tip Reclamation. Is that the one then? That is the one. Never mind. Red Tape Reclamation is the one. Ship Services. Never mind. I had it. There we go. So that is the one that I think I want to just pick up on. I might want to go over to Emptiness, but I don't think so. I think I want to try and do as many side missions as possible. And I did have the Dream Home as well. I haven't scrounged up 125,000 credits right now, but I'm okay with paying a bit of my mortgage every week or month or whatever it is. I don't care so much about that. So yes, indeed, Dream Home, we might do that as well, just to see where that is. Nesoi Olympus system. So yeah, we'll probably go and have a bit of a look at that. But yes, keep on going with the mission with Trevor. There might be where we go next. So all right then. That is going to be it for this episode, and yeah, what we do in the next one, we'll get to that when we get to it. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.